Butler.
Butler.
Yeah.
Hi folks, we are here with Dominic Butler, who goes by the name of Buddha Force on Instagram, and he does watercolors. As you can see, this one just being painted right now. Dominic, how did you get into paintings?
Well, I've always painted, really, I suppose, you know, apart from a time in my life where I was busy with other things. I pretty much always painted, really. But and I got back into it sort of, well, maybe about 10, 11 years ago. I seriously got properly back in with my art, you know. But yeah, I've always been painting. Yeah, but then it all comes back. No, probably about 15 years ago now, thinking about it.
Is it because you're painting London, like it's always London, or?
No, I was in Felixstowe the other day, which is a port in Essex. Or was it Suffolk? No, it's Suffolk, I think. Is it close, Suffolk-Essex border. So yeah, no, I painted around America. I've done the Golden Gate Bridge and the cable cars, and on San Francisco and Los Angeles, all sorts. Yeah. So yeah, I travel around wherever I can get to, really. But I love painting London. I really do. Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, I mean, did you go to school, to painting school?
Yeah, I did for a while, but it wasn't really that great. They wanted to me. It didn't last because they wanted me to do more modern art. I was too traditional for them, really. Although I am, you know, I mean, I think at that time painting was traditional. Any sort of painting was considered, and I wanted to paint, you know. So we parted ways. But you know, it was useful. I did have a mentor there, sort of a tutor who died earlier this year, and a tutor, and he used to look out for me. He was more into the actual crafts of drawing and painting, and I learned a lot from him. He used to paint character. He used to paint his character onto paper, and I just thought, wow, you know. I just thought, yeah, expressive. I like expressive art, expressionism. That is what I like.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, was there somebody in your family that was a painter as well? Or?
Yeah, so we all paint, really. Well, my dad is a painter.
Oh, your dad was painter as well?
Yeah, my mum also was at one point, and my brother paints, and yeah, there's quite a lot of art in the family. And music as well. My nephew's getting quite a star at the moment with the BBC and all that. So my nephew was on BBC introducing stage. Well? Yeah. Well, he's a musician. Yeah. Yeah.
Your family is like art. A lot of people are going into art.
Yeah. A lot of us are into art. Yeah, definitely. We love it. Yeah. It is nice. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like a thing we do, you know, either like graphic design. I'm also a freelance 3D animator, but I've gone more for my art again now. So for 20 years I've been a 3D animator freelance. Yeah.
Right. Right. Was it like but 3D, like doing graphics on PCs or painting it?
That was mainly on computer, really. But yeah, there was an artist side to it. If anyone knows about 3D animation and 3D modelling particularly, there's a program called ZBrush which I used to use a lot, which is like 3D sculpting and very much art-centric, you know, which might have helped bring me back to where I'm at now, really. I don't know.
Right. Where were you before? You said you took a break from painting.
Yeah, well, I suppose that was when I was working a lot with the 3D animation, really. Yeah, wilderness years, you know. But then I think it's just by fortune I came back to it, really, you know. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And then it comes back, you know, the stuff I learnt before doesn't go away. It's a skill. So, you know, I encourage anyone, paint. You know, paint because it's it's a skill and it never leaves you. And you only add to it, really, you know. Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes, frustrating at first, but you work at it, like anything. You work at it, a skill, and you start winning more than you lose, you know. You start winning more than you lose, yeah. So.
Very interesting, yeah.
Oh, good.
And would you say it's your passion as well?
Yes, it is now, yeah.
It is now, right, your passion.
I'll be doing painting every day, most days, whatever, yeah, as much as I can.
So how does your day look like, you know, do you...
Well, it depends, really, you know. Sometimes I've got the odd side hustle that I do to keep going, because it's hard to make it keep going as a painter, but A lot of times, yeah, I will just as soon as I can, I'll get the paints out, you know, and draw. Often, I'm out in the streets painting, you know. Sometimes, you know, even in the cold weather, even in this pouring rain.
Because it's always like a live paintings that you do, right?
Not always, no. Sometimes I will use, but as much as often it's live painting. Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm doing a landscape now, but I consider myself naturally more a figurative, you know, portrait painter, you know. Sorry?
Did you finish your drawing?
I'm still working on it. I'm I'm getting interviewed at the moment. And often I will paint and draw and paint. If you go on my Instagram, budaforce.com, BOODER force.com. At Budaforce, sorry, not .com. There is a budaforce.com here as well that I've got. At Budaforce, BOODER Force. You'll see all my paintings, my portraits and all that, you know.
Right, yeah, well, I do encourage you, whoever is watching this vlog, to go and see your profile, and can you buy your paintings as well?
Yeah, all my paintings are for sale.
Your paintings are
I'll ship them out all over the world.
Even to Poland, you said, yeah.
Even to Poland, everywhere, yeah, anywhere that I'm allowed to post to. Yeah. Right. Which is good, yeah, and it keeps me going, keeps me doing this stuff. You know, my prices are reasonable as well, so you know, you're welcome to inquire.
Because water paints are just so time-consuming, and you need to be really skilled for that kind of job.
You need a lot of patience.
A lot of patience.
Yeah, you know, you will have a few where you go, I don't want that to happen, and you know. You're just got to go with it. You just got to keep painting.
And if you spoil something here, it's like hard to get it back. While when you do oil paints, you can just erase it. And
you got a lot more flexibility with oil paints. Yeah, you know that.
Did you do that? Did you do any oil paintings?
Yes, I did at college. More oil paints at college because that's what they expected more, really. But fortunately, I found my way back to watercolour, which is great. Really great.
Why would you say you get back to watercolours?
I've always loved them. I always painted watercolours when I was a teenager and when I was younger, and I got seriously into them, you know, and I've always loved watercolours. I call it the magic medium.
Yeah.
Because as much as you can, when you're painting, a lot of people want to control watercolours. I mean, this doesn't make sense at the moment. I'll make sense of it later, don't worry.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of people call it the magic medium, but, I call it the magic medium. A lot of people try and control the watercolours too much. But I will, I say, you know, you've got to let the watercolour blend. You've got to let it do its stuff, you know, because it is a magic medium, and it won't let you down. It never lets you down, you know, and you have to go with it. That's one of the hardest things. We want to control it. And with oil paints, you can control it. You can control it a lot.
Do a zoom on your painting so people will be able to see.
You won't see much at the moment, you know, obviously.
Yeah, but that's like a first stage, the backgrounds and the colors.
Yeah, I'm setting the foundations.
Yeah, you're setting the foundations. All right, folks, this is the painting we hear.
There's an awful lot. London is tricky. There's an awful lot of people in London, and you could draw one or two, but it's London. You know, you got to go with it. There's a lot of people, and you want to paint them.
A lot of people painting. Did you say?
There's a lot of people to paint.
To paint.
Yeah. And you know, you can make London look barren and deserted, but it doesn't quite look right. you gotta be able to paint. Well, you gotta paint some people.
You don't have to know how to paint people if you're painting London, yeah.
Or at least, you know, I mean, just go for it with people. You know, it's difficult. People are difficult, but if you can paint good people, that's half the battle. That's a big part of the battle, really. You know, London's full of life. I could paint this street with nobody in it, and some people might, but for me that wouldn't.
Show you
right.
what actually, James, yeah. Your name?
Dominic.
Dominic, sorry, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So Dominic is painting that part. Dominic Butler, yes, a water painter from London. If you want to purchase, for example, that picture, go to Dominic's Instagram and get a hold of Dominic and get one of the paintings, because those days with the basically computers, online designs, the real paintings. I recently been to Gdańsk in Poland, spoke to a painter on the
Oh, yeah?
on the high street there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he said, yeah, it's very hard to sell now.
Paintings?
A painting, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
How is the business for you?
Well, you know what? I mean, I was thinking that with 3D animation, you know, and often computer stuff. Now you've got AI, and I
Yeah.
think, you know, it doesn't bother me at all. I sell paintings. Yeah, people love, you know. I don't think people want a painting done by computer, really.
Yeah.
There's a
Nothing like a real painting on the
yeah,
wall.
you know, if people see something they like it, they want it for their wall. They want to give it a present, they buy it, you know. I mean, it's hard to predict when someone wants to buy it. I've sold a few this year, you know, it happens,
Yeah?
you know.
How do you sell? Through Instagram or?
Well,
Word of mouth?
sometimes through there, but I sell through galleries as well.
Through galleries,
And,
right,
yeah,
right.
I had a painting in the Chelsea Art Society summer exhibition this year. And
Beautiful.
yeah, I do the occasional exhibition and sell through there. And really just when you know, people come up and ask me, you know, so you know, when I'm in the street, people ask, you know. That's why another good thing of going out and painting, you know, people want to know what you're doing and how much, and you know, some people say, oh, I'm looking for original art, you know. Most people just want to see what you're doing. Every young person, every child is with their dad or the mum, you know, all of them are fascinated by painting. All of them. I've never known a child to walk past and not be fascinated by painting, you know. And I always say to the parents, I say, look, keep that fascination there, because the reason why I'm standing here and painting is because I've never ever lost that fascination.
All right, Dominic. Well, thank you so much for
You're
the
welcome.
interview. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, sure. If you want to see this finished,
Yep.
it's on my Instagram.
Right,
It will be on my
guys,
Instagram.
Yeah, if you want to see this painting finished,
Lovely.
go on Dominic's Instagram and see it there. Stay safe, and thank you very, very much for the interview.
Really nice to meet you, and we'll talk online, I'm sure.
We will.
All the best, and a nice to see you on my Instagram. Take
We
care.
will.
All the
Cheerio.
best. Bye bye.
Każdy biega salotosem, zmaga się z codziennym losem. Załóż dziś taneczne buty i do tańca idź o buty. Rower, Zupa, rower, Zupa. Złoto, kokos i banany, każdy w lądku zabiegany. Wszyscy wielcy eleganci, tak naprawdę emigranci. Rower, Zupa, rower, Zupa. Obojętnie jaka pora, mnie nie zmoży żadna zmora. Śpiewam, tańczę i roluję. Vloger Zupa już startuje.